Really? Trying to get into the screen so I can chat with you. Alright, there we go. There we go. That worked. Yeah, it did. Alright. Good evening. So, trying to get rid of this lag. If I can help it. Alright. Cool. So, hope everybody is doing well and in good health. Family doing well and in good health. It seems like a long time since I have really sat down and done one of these lives. But yeah, you guys know how that is. When you're busy, you're busy. Alright, let me get rid of that. I wonder, is that my phone right here? I'm trying to figure out where the sound is coming from. It's not the TV. I guess. Okay. Let me get off of here. Oh, goodness. That's crazy. So, what motivates mom? That is the topic for today. And hold on for a few minutes. Ooh, yeah, before I actually get into it. Maybe a minute. It's already, yeah. 3 minutes. Okay. So, what motivates mom? I really want some dialogue with me. That way I can, we can dialogue. I really don't want to sit here and talk to myself, but not to myself, but to you all like this. But yeah, that makes sense. So, I think more so the drive for this chat is cleaning. Yeah, what motivates you to clean? And I see things that it just amazes me. The things that I see and hear and witness about cleaning, it seems like people just don't like to clean up. And I'm not saying I just love to clean up. I'm just a tidy person. I don't function with mess and chaos and clutter and dirt. I can't. Dirt, yeah. Mm-mm. And having it really doesn't have, I would say, if it's only one person in the house, this really would not apply to you. But there's more than one person in the home, then it applies to you. What yeah, really, what motivates you to clean house, and why? Oh boy, I don't know. I'm just going to, you guys know me. I'm just going to, be outspoken. I'm not going to. My intention is not to belittle anybody, step on any toes, or any of that, disrespect anybody. My way, our way is not everybody's way. Join us. Hey, thank you for joining. But yeah, it is what it is. Now, I want to say, the way you keep home, I'm not, I'm not looking at your home. I don't know. Just based on what I see and hear and stuff like that, it's a chore. Just people just don't. My thing is, would you let somebody in your home on a daily basis? Hey, Mama Four, girl, I've been on your channel. But yeah, would you let somebody in your home on a daily basis? My thing is, keep home like you are keeping company on a daily basis. Now, I'm getting ready to clap back on something. I hear this all the time, this large family deal. Oh, we have, the kids. It's so many of us. We have so much space, so little space, what have you. And we just can't keep the house clean. Man, couldn't be me. It couldn't be us. Fortunately, my husband and I are both the same when it comes to that, and we train the kids, and I mean train them. And no, we are not militant, but this is not your house. This is not my house. This is our house. So therefore, somebody else lives with me. Going back to, if you live by yourself, you keep that house, apartment, whatever, any way you want to. But when somebody else resides there with you, you need to respect them. So if your house is messy from the get-go, right now, y'all have no self-respect for each other. That point blank period. Because it just causes a problem. I need to do better. Girl, I saw you cleaning. Mom's just doing everything. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. I'm not the maid. I'm not the maid. Y'all know in a heartbeat. And I've been holding out. Really, I would have to let this house get really, really messy in order to hire a maid. My house is sterile. There are a bunch of us. I can't even count. 9, 10. I don't know. This house is sterile and spotless on a daily basis. I'm not a slave to cleaning up. Again, we are not militant. But everybody has a part in the home because we live here. We don't live in a dump. I don't want to spend hours cleaning up. My husband does not work in the city. He works outside the city, hours away. He only come home on his off days twice a week. I can't be cleaning the house when he come home. He wants to spend time with me. If he's just coming in here to sleep and he want me to lay in the bed with him, I got to be right there in that bed with him. Not saying I need to go clean up or I need to go, that's just how it is. And the kids know that. Now, granted, we can let some stuff go. And we know that, okay, if we don't do this today, then we're going to have to do it tomorrow. And something we might have wanted to do tomorrow, we just won't get to do it. So, seems like not enough time. My kids just got out of school, ate, did a little work, and now we at the gym. Go, girl. Yes, work it out. And that's another topic I'm on. Hey, Samira. Work it out. I'm on the treadmill. Girl, yes. I'm injured today. Girl, I haven't talked to y'all about, let me get back on this rabbit hole, but I hurt my knee yesterday. I usually run 8 miles every day, and I hurt my knee yesterday so bad. I was just sitting. I couldn't even walk. The struggle was real. So, yeah, I was stuck in the bed. Hello, we call it live. Well, thank you. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't like to just cleaning. I like clean. I can't stand dirt and mess. We get to the mess. Put this back. I'm gonna get to all of that in a little while. But dirty, no, I just don't do. And sterile, yeah, it is sterile. It is very sterile. You guys know it's really OCD-ish when it comes to germs and stuff like that. Glad you feel better, girl. It's getting there. It's still hurting, so I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to just rest because I'll push it. I will push it and push it. I just was so messed up this morning. I wanted to get up and go, and I couldn't. So I'm going to just sit here and recoup and let it heal up. But yeah, I have to, when your house is messy, that's bad. But when it's messy and dirty, it's germy. Okay? That's nasty. And I see so many people, especially around this time of year. I talked about this before, about getting sick. Now, you guys were watching the other day, the baby came in here and she said she didn't feel good. Now, we don't get sick. She just didn't feel good, but that's because I have son going out to school. So that's something he'll bring back. But we don't get sick. And yes, we do preventatives and stuff like that. But a lot of that, us not getting sick, has to do with my cleaning. I'm telling you, keep your house clean and you will not get sick. Man, we got allergies, so we gonna have a little coughs and stuff like that every now and then. But other than that, yeah, this allergy capital of the world. But the germ and look, the stuff. I could come on this so many levels, you guys. If you watch my live freezer cooking video, yeah, the only thing I use in here is vinegar and water. That will kill everything. Y'all, stop toxifying your house. Stop reading those labels saying this is safer, this Clorox this, Lysol this. That mess is not safer. Okay? Get rid of it. Vinegar and water. That's it. Okay? It will kill every and anything anywhere. That's all you should use. Keep the spray bottles filled up, and I just disinfect everything just like that, from the floors to the bedding to the laundry, whatever. But as far as this motivation thing, I see on here, I have an issue with germs too, so I make sure to wash dishes, keep the counters wiped down every day. When I do it myself, feel better than letting the kids. What about CLR cleaner? No commercial, nothing. Vinegar, nothing. That stuff is not safe. Y'all, if y'all go on the Environmental Working Group website, you can check out all of the stuff that any products, whatever products you use. What is this? Methods. I don't know. Just Lysol, Tide, all the stuff that you use. These kids, that's what's wrong with these kids. People saying, oh, they got ADHD, they got this, that, and that. They don't have that mess. That's that stuff you using. That's what it is. Think about all the products you use on a daily basis. Just anything. We already know about the food, but all the other stuff, even the laundry detergent. Dr. Bronner's is good. If not, you check out the Environmental Working Group, you're going to find they're going to list your laundry detergents by grade. And they'll tell you the things. A lot of it is endocrine disruption, asthma, not asthma, but respiratory disruption, stuff like that. And that's messing with these kids. 365, Whole Foods, laundry detergent is A grade. So, I mean, if you really, really into I'm going to be safe and, healthy and conscious and stuff like that, look at the products, your soaps, your hair stuff, your everything you use. Yeah, I think it's, let me see, I'm going to pull it up on my phone and then I'll try to put the link. And then I'm going to leave the link after the video. EWG. It's just EWG. If you pull up EWG, you'll get it. And you go into where it says consumer. How about share? Okay. Put this on my copy the clipboard. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here on my phone. I know bleach is not safe and I still use it, so you say vinegar works. Yes. Use vinegar and water. It's cheap. That's like the cheapest cleaner that you can get. If you need an abrasive, baking soda. Use baking soda as your abrasive, and that'll do everything that you need. But I saw something about like I said, I see this clean with me and cleaning routine and all that type of stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna put this link in here. And then somebody said they clean. I'm so backwards. I should have just did this from the computer. Hold on. Paste. Okay, there we go. They clean certain areas of the home, certain days of the week or something like that. I don't know. And it clean the bathroom. How often do you guys clean your bathroom? I don't know how other people clean. I know how I clean. Do you have a set, I'm going to clean the kitchen this day, clean the bathroom this day, clean the living room this day, the laundry room this day? Is that what you guys do? Hey, Miss 3 and done. First of all, I clean my house at one time, the whole house. And the way I can do that, for one, we don't have a lot of stuff. And that's a problem with the majority of people. You have too much stuff. I like that answer. Every day I got boys. Because most people would tell you, oh, I only clean it once a week. And I was telling my sister that. And we were just like, that is disgusting. Once a week. I'm not, y'all. I clean the bathroom every day. All the bathrooms. Every single day. Because if you know what goes down in the bathroom and you got how many people running in and out the bathroom, I'm trying to clean the bathroom after they leave the bathroom. So, yeah. And again, that goes back to being sick. Okay? Being sick. If you are diligent with that cleaning, you won't get sick. You know, keep some vinegar and paper towels in the, spray bottle so they can wipe something down, something like that real quick. Yeah, but if y'all saw me clean, I don't know. I can't really, it's hard to really film something like that because it's not, I don't think it would look too, I don't know, it might not look that authentic because y'all would be like, that house is clean. I showed you pictures of the dining room and, I don't know, other stuff. The whole house looks like that. It's not staged. We just keep stuff where it goes. Thanks, sis. So, but yeah, you can't have all this stuff and think that you're gonna be able to maintain. That stuff is maintaining you. You need to get rid of 90% of the stuff you have. That includes stuff in your garage, in your closets, in your storage, whatever. Get rid of that mess. Because if it's in those places, you definitely not using it. And if it's sitting there every day and you're passing it and you're having to just dust it off, you need to get rid of it. You don't need it. It has no value whatsoever. You're just a slave to cleaning that. Get rid of it. That's just one less thing to clean up. So not keeping a whole lot of stuff really, really cuts things down. It simplifies it. It makes it so much easier. Now, cleaning the house, yeah, we clean the bathroom every day. Granted, it may not be me, but the bathroom is cleaned every day. That's just how it is. My floors have to be swept and mopped every day. Whole house. I just can't. Let me see. Maybe occasionally I might not do it, but I have a thing about floors. I can't cook unless the floor has been mopped. So, yeah. But yeah, I have to steam the floors. That's just always been me. Don't keep too many dishes, pots and pans, and all of that stuff. Don't keep so much of that stuff because you have to clean all that. Knickknacks and stuff like that. When things, again, when they start to run you, then you have too much stuff. It's too time consuming. You don't want to do it and stuff like that. And it's just not even worth it it's not worth it to have it. I don't have time to plan out a cleaning schedule, LOL, but I tidy every day, deep clean once a week, bathroom every other day. I wipe every day. No, I clean, and I don't say deep clean. Okay, my deep clean, yeah. The floors, okay. I have a thing about the baseboards, but that gets done when the floors get swept. The baseboards are clean every week, whether they need to be cleaned or not, and usually they do. But yeah, I clean my baseboards. That's a thing that I just cannot stand when I see people. I'm not going to say that because a lot of people that I do watch, that's the reason why I watch them. Because when they say they clean it, they really are cleaning. They cleaning the baseboards. And I'm like, I see people say they cleaning, they deep cleaning. It's like one little thing, one little detail missed can mess up the whole pretty picture. You look down and it's like, that's so nasty. The vent on your stove, you clean the whole kitchen is shining and all that grease or whatever. That's so nasty. You didn't clean nothing. I will make you go back and clean the whole thing all over again. Just because. So, yeah, we just, we're very detailed. We're not militant with the kids. They just know. I train them. This is how you do this. They do it accordingly, really to when I feel like they're developmentally ready to do it. That way I don't have to, worry about somebody just not. Sometimes kids just really are not ready to do things, but most of the time, The thing that bothers me the most, I hear, is, oh, my house was clean 5 minutes ago, but the kids. Y'all, I was raised up with Medea. And my answer to that, Medea answer to that, your house was clean 5 minutes ago, but the kids. Well, how about this? You gonna clean this house and you gonna sit down for 10 minutes because my house gonna stay clean. And then after that, the next day, you gonna sit down for 20 minutes because my house gonna stay clean. And we're gonna keep going like that. And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna look at this house. We're gonna all look at it together. That's how we do it. When we come in the room, I make them look at this room before you walk in here and start messing with something. Look at it. When you walk in here, think about what you're getting ready to do. When you walk out, this room better look the same way. Because I'm not getting ready to yell, come back and do this. My kids know when they're getting ready to play with something. Okay. You do realize that you're getting ready to clean up. That's low-key what you're getting ready to do. Because you're going to take something out. Not, I'm just getting ready to play with something. Most of y'all are just let it go because you're busy. You don't care. You're doing this. And then comes later on when, I did not tell you to clean this up. Catch them before they do it. Because you know. But that also is a discipline within parents. If parents are not disciplined to catch themselves like that and train themselves like that, they're not going to do it. If you're one to come in and just throw stuff down anywhere, your kids are going to see that and they're going to have those tendencies. So that starts with you. Your house was messy, but 5 minutes, you know, your kids, that's your fault. You let them do it. Because, you know, we're not going to spend all day, every day cleaning up and, you know, I'm just stressed out and can't function and, you know, stuff like that. I have stuff to do. I have a life. I'm not going to sit here cleaning up all day. That's just not me. Yeah, we have things to do. So you can expend that energy wisely, or you can stress yourself out and then your house is still going to be a mess after you finish yelling at them. And the next day it's going to be the same thing. So it just comes with, you know, it comes with the discipline. If you have a place for everything in the home, then there should be no problem. Okay, this is what I'm getting ready to do. A lot of times we are so focused and doing things. We're doing things so fast because we're a microwave society. We don't care. I'm going to put it back later. No, take your time. Stop what you're doing and put it back. Put it right back. Like I cook. If I'm eating, I'm the type that has to clean if I'm cleaning the kitchen, because that's just me. The kids do, you know, clean the kitchen. I'm not going to say they don't clean the kitchen, but I have to clean up before I eat. Because I don't like to leave the stuff. You know, that's just me. It's a difference, I showed you guys, between me and my husband doing stuff. He will cook, it'll be stuff all over the counters, and he'll have all the stuff out, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. But, you know, he cleans it up, but that just shows that we're, you know, opposites. But, yeah, I just don't want to do all of that. That's just too much work. That's a good method, and that did work when they were two. When they're two. Yeah, make sure everything has a place. Yeah, the 2-year-old can help. Definitely a 2-year-old. You get the 2-year-old on the laundry and the picking up of the toys. And like I say, you don't let them, you know, I see this, you know, the toy room is a mess. Get rid of that mess. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. They don't want to pick it up. I need another system. I need to, no, you need to throw that mess in the garbage and don't buy no more. That's what you need to do. Because you are the one that's causing them to do that. If they don't have it, you wouldn't have that battle. You made your own battle, and now you have to deal with it. Set your boundaries young. Yeah. Teach them to, they can do laundry. They can help you fold the clothes. They can open up the drawers, put the stuff in the drawers. Now, granted, it might not stay folded. That's okay. The older they get, they will learn, okay, this is how you do this. Because at a certain age, and I said when the kids get 8, I'm really particular about stuff. If it's on the floor or somewhere else, guess what? I'm going to pull it all out and you get to put it all away. And they learn really quickly. Okay, I don't, this was a waste of time. I could have hung up this one shirt right the first time and I wouldn't be in here putting up all my clothes. Less options too. Yeah. Once the children have too much on the floor, they feel overwhelmed. Exactly. You just, okay, this is what you want to play with. Okay, this is what you play with. This is enough for you to handle. This is enough for if we had company coming or we had to go somewhere and I say, okay, let's clean up. When, we're not going into no 15, 20-minute deal. You got 2 minutes, clean up. That's it. There's no, we got to spend all this time cleaning this stuff up. I got stuff to do. So, yeah, I can, get the stuff done, get the house cleaned up and spick and span, in a day, not even a whole day. I'm just saying in one day. I don't spend, because I just feel that if you clean your house, you got to clean your whole house, not just part of it. It just, I don't know, that just does not make sense to clean part of it and not all of it. But yeah, I don't have to go through and clean the blinds every day. Clean the blinds once a week, twice a week. Stuff like that. But yeah, some things I just feel that, do need more attention than other things. And you, if you set it up the right way and get everybody on board from the beginning, then you won't have the battles in the end. So ultimately, oh, my husband does this and he won't put this back. Well, if your stuff come up missing, maybe that'll help you out. And I'm not, I'm not immune to my methods. If it's me, then okay, I have to pay the piper just like everybody else. But I'm the one that makes sure everything gets done. So yeah, another thing I want to say about that, I know somebody, and I'm not the only one that does this, but somebody was so hard and fast on disagreeing when I said I won't cook. I am not the only one. I have seen plenty of moms that I watch and some that I just caught randomly, and they do the same thing. Let me tell you something. Cooking takes up a lot of time, okay? So, if this house is a mess, let's just say if the house is a mess, like, I don't know, stuff everywhere, clothes not put up, that type of thing. And I have to go and start telling everybody they have to clean up and constantly telling them to clean up. Well, guess what? And I have to do it because I just get so, bothered and impatient. I'm not cooking. And if I haven't eaten, that's going to make it worse because I'm not a good person if I'm hungry. Okay. So, but yeah, I will not cook anything because it makes no sense to go into that and then you're still going to come out having to clean up. Okay. It is not going to hurt everybody to end up eating a sandwich. It's not going to hurt at all. The main person that probably is going to complain is the husband. And those 9 times out of 10, the ones that, once you do that a couple of times and they're complaining about it, it's because they're the ones that are contributing to the problem. They're not doing anything but saying, oh, I have to go to work. But you live here too, so you need to respect me. So you need to be cleaning up too, because I can go to work. You know, you have the kids, you're not trying to help with the kids, make sure they do what they do. You're not having them respect me. I'm not getting ready to go cook you something to eat. That's not my problem. You know, it is. And if somebody is, I don't know if anybody's, pressed and bothered like that, that's a control situation right there. It's a straight control situation, because it shouldn't take more than one or two times for everybody to get the message, okay, we're not going to get, she's not going to go cook this. And I'm not saying they're not eating. I'm saying I'm not cooking. Everybody wants cooked food. They don't want to eat some sandwich and that's it. But yeah, there are things that you have to withhold. And that is a fair one. Even though you think it's not, like I said, I've seen this plenty of times. That's a fair one, because it gets everybody in one. You can't, well, let me take this away from so-and-so, take this away from so-and-so, take this away from so-and-so. You really can't, the laundry, you might forego the laundry, and then somebody might not have clean clothes until somebody decides. I don't know how you do that. Somebody might actually do that. That's another good one. If you don't do the laundry, then, or you don't get your laundry into the dirty clothes hamper, you won't have clean clothes. Let them go out dirty. That's on them. So you learn. You will live and learn. You will live and learn. It's not the end of the world. It's just not a good feeling, to be running around like that. But, you do have to set your boundaries, and everybody has to be on board with that. You can't live in a pigsty. You can't live in a dump. You can't be stressed out. You don't want to spend more time. It shouldn't just be all on mom, to, clean up everything. That's just not the case. Guys, what? I never watch cleaning video. Girl, yeah. It's just a couple of people that I do watch that will do cleaning, and so I end up watching them. But a lot of times, the ones that, I don't know, it's some of them, it's just like, really, you had nothing. And some of them, I mean, people have no shame whatsoever, and they will show. And I'm like, y'all need, man, that's embarrassing. And now we're sick. And I'm like, well, if you clean that doggone house, you won't be sick. Look at it. I mean, you work hard to get your home or wherever you live. You work hard for it. And it's look like that. Really? I don't understand that. You don't appreciate what you have, and then let somebody, do something to you, then you go complaining, but you treat your stuff any kind of way. That's not cool. Respect your stuff. And that's another thing about these kids. I'm seeing this, my kids need this, or they want this and they want that. Them kids don't even respect the stuff they have. They don't need anything else. It's like, oh man, I can't, these December videos, oh my gosh, kids in the stores, I want this and I want that, and can I have, and I'm like, really? Don't even bring them to the store. Is that all we teaching these kids today? Commercialism? That's like the worst. The all day cleaning videos. I can't do. Girl, it's true. I learned it from my classes in college. Yeah, less options too. Okay, I read that one. But So yeah, this large family thing that I'm hearing, is a large family thing. No, that's because y'all have no discipline, you have no self-control, and you kind of lazy. You know, you kind of lazy. That's what that is. I just, no really disrespect, but there's no reason. Even when you're homeschooling, I'm gonna tell you guys something. You should not be trying to clean the house when you are homeschooling just because you homeschool. It's like running out doing, I'm going to the store, I'm going over here, running all out. No, because if the kids were in school, they would be in school. You're supposed to be in school, okay? You have a time to clean your house. Teaching your kids is not that time, okay? I understand, okay, I'm going to switch out some laundry. Save that for lunchtime. Save that for lunchtime. But a full-on cleaning the house, okay, well, call me if you need help. You're not even completely engaged in that child. You might as well spend that time cleaning your house, get it off your mind, and start fresh the next day. That's a lot of reason why I hear burnout. I'm burnt out. No, you're not burned out. It's not the kids' fault. Oh, they need some new stuff. No, it's you as the mom, as the parent. You're so scattered in what you're doing. It's so chaotic for you. You blaming it on the child. It's not the child's fault. You're trying to do too much stuff. Focus on one thing. Oh, they can't focus. No, you can't focus. It's on the real. You can't focus. Great for you. My ex doesn't clean up, throw stuff, and expect me to clean up. See, no, that would be a problem. That would definitely be a problem. I just, like I say, it's not one person here. This is a home. We have to live here. I am not going to fall over your stuff. I do not want to get sick from your mess. Yeah, that's not cool at all. Yeah, I just, we all live here together, and you have to respect everybody in here. Like I said, there are times that maybe something, is not happening. But again, this house is not a mess. The only time you will see stuff like on the counter is when we bring in the groceries in the house. That's the only time. You won't see stuff all over the counters and, stuff like, I just don't, nothing. No, there's no decorate this and decorate that. Y'all know that money is going into that other house. Not that we can't, go buy this and that. I've been there and done that before. But paying cash for my house sounds a lot more greater than collecting stuff that I have to clean up. So yeah, I just get rid of this and get rid of that and be done with it. And it you guys probably watched if you haven't, the what do you call it? I did the children's place, the kids' clothes. I mean, they needed clothes. That was a lot. It took a lot, but they needed clothes, and it had been a while since I'd done that. And granted, yeah, they do have some more I have not shared yet, and I'm waiting on some stuff. But we typically just don't keep a whole lot. There's just no need for it. We're not passing anything down. I'm not saving up stuff. You guys saw all the stuff I got rid of, but I'm not saving that stuff up. It's just, I'm going to put it over here in the closet because so-and-so can use it. Well, you know what? If they can actually use it, then I can buy it again. I'm going to get rid of it right now. I'm not holding on to any books, nothing. I'm over that. I can't, that just, like I said, you get so caught up in it. Oh, I got to clean the schoolroom. What? That's overwhelming. I got my daughter a little gift from Dollar Tree. Girl, yeah. You don't want to get more. You don't want to have more than you can maintain. So true. Saving up for a long term is better. Yeah, definitely. You know, and even then, I'm not, the house, I'm not getting ready to, you know, buy the house and then just go buy all kind of stuff, you know. And the house is going to be big. It's going to be empty, you know, because my aim is not to fill up the house. And that's what a lot of people do. You know, they have to have something in every corner and every space. I want to see the floor and I want to see the wall. I don't want to see anything. And when I get inspired, maybe I will do something, and I don't have to worry about, okay, I'm really conscious like that. We're both really conscious. You know, does it really have a purpose? Are we really going to, you know, is it going to last? That type of thing. We don't just go buying stuff because it look good or because somebody want to see it. Like I say, if you want to see something on the wall, bring the picture with you. I'll put it on the wall, and when you leave, you could take it with you. I'm over that. I did that a long time ago. I don't have time for dusting the pictures on the walls. I wipe my walls down. That's another thing, you guys. I just, yeah, I'm like that. I'm one that cleans my walls down. Now there's a point where you do have to paint, but wipe your walls down. Vinegar, yeah. Wipe your walls down. But yeah, I can't. Now some other thing. Well, I said large family. It's too much stuff. It's too much stuff, and I hear this. I would rather spend time with my kids because I can clean up anytime. Well, you're doing more of a disservice because you're letting your kids stress you out. Okay, you know, I'm burned out. You won't clean your house up because you want to spend time with your kids, but you know, in 5 minutes you're yelling at them because they won't clean up. You know, there has to be a happy medium, a true happy medium. If your house needs cleaning, you need to, you know, everybody needs to clean the house. You don't need to run nowhere. You don't need to go do this. You don't need to be sitting down watching so-and-so clean their house. Oh my gosh, if you have to turn on a video and watch somebody and say, oh, you motivated me to clean my house, you have a problem. Owning your house or living in your house, you know, whatever, because some people don't even have a home, okay? Just being in your home should motivate you to clean your home. Just being there. Everything you do, you have to, just being in the house, you have to clean up something. So that should be your motivation right there. He decorated for other people. I wipe the doors. Yes. Handles down. Yeah, the light switches, all of that stuff. My daughter got better in a week. I'm telling you, it works. It truly works. So yeah, you teach your kids, you know, again, oh, we're not going to clean up, and you just teach them, just leave that stuff where it is. Leave it where it is. And the poor little kids are going to grow up like that. They have no self-control and no discipline. And then, you know, the cycle just continues. So, you know, y'all have to, somebody say, got to do better. You got to do better. Stop holding on to stuff. Clean up what you can. You know, I know some are renting, you know, even if it's a rental, clean up stuff. You guys, I got to show you. I haven't showed you yet. I haven't put up the footage yet. But, let me see. Oh no, that was probably like 2 weeks ago or something. I had the not HVAC, but I threw some work to our people because y'all know I like to keep it us, you know, when I can, and had the air ducts cleaned, y'all. And see, that's where I'm going. I'm talking about spending. Some of y'all spend money that you don't have and you don't need to spend, and you wonder why, you know, when stuff really, you need things, you really don't have it. It's because you have no discipline. Okay. We have a house, you know, you buy a house, you're going to have extra expenses. Okay. And those expenses are not cheap at all. The stuff is always going to happen when you least expect it. But I mean, this is something, you know, it has to do with maintenance. But yeah, this mess costs a couple $100. You get your air ducts cleaned, you know, all your rooms, you know, your vents and all of that stuff. Yeah, that mess costs a couple $100. But we don't want to be sick either, you know. So I'll put up, you know, whatever little couple minutes worth of footage so you can see that. But you can even do that in a rental. You have to pay for it yourself, but you know, even, you know, in an apartment, it's worth it to clean the air ducts. At least get it done twice a year. You know, not it helps. Yes, you're supposed to clean your filter, change your filters, but actually get that mess blown out of there, because that right there causes a lot. And I hear, oh, my kids have asthma, they have allergies and stuff like that. A lot of it, again, the dust, the baseboards, the blinds, people not cleaning that stuff, and that's where that stuff, them allergies, that's where that's coming from. You can wipe the counter, you can wash the dishes, but you're not really getting down, you know. And once you do that stuff one time, you don't have to do it as often, but you do have to keep it done. But if you never do it, just think of all the buildup. You know, you can't just let stuff go. So, yeah, I just think that large family, 2 people, you know, whatever, everybody needs to be pulling their own weight. You know, it just from the beginning, there should be certain expectations. Everything should not be put on one person. That, you know, I go to work thing. You know, there's no, I can't do this. And I can think back to, like, I'm a floor person, but you know, in reality, I didn't do the floors. I don't know at what point I started doing, I guess when he left, he went on the road, because my husband's father, rest his soul, was one that raised them. He told them that the floor was the man's job. And one day he came to the house and he saw me mopping. And he was like, he took the mop. He was like, oh no, what did I tell you? And he, you know, looking at my husband, he was like, you've been letting her do this? You know better than this. And so, and then I realized, I said, yeah, he did always do their floors. So, yeah, you know, I just, not that I don't think that, you know, one person should have a certain job, but that's just something that, you know, that's just how it went. I wasn't the one to do the floors, but I know they got done. And now, you know, I do the floors the majority of the time because I'm the one here the most. I haven't thought about that. They just tell you change the filter. And so, yeah, I do it the most anyway. So I just do it. But yeah, they tell you to change the filter. But no, you need to actually, and you can't see, but it's a vent there. It's a filter back behind the, I mean, not a filter. It's a vent behind the light. So we had all of the rooms. They go in all of the rooms. I think I got some footage of them in here and downstairs where you can actually see the stuff coming out, all the gunk, like dryer lint. But, and it really wasn't that bad, to be honest, because we keep it done. But if you were to get it done for the first time, you might be surprised. So, yeah. But yeah, all the things got done. And so we're kind of getting, that's what's causing the cough. We're getting used to the air, because the air was bad and we didn't realize it. And once it got clean, it's like, okay, now we can actually breathe. It just, you know, we can breathe again. So, yeah. Yeah, some of y'all don't clean the filters or change the filters because you ignore that. But no, don't ignore changing the filters. Do change the filters. They don't cost that much. You know, don't be cheap. Clean that stuff and You know, change it when you need to on time. That way, you can stay well. Just, it's cheaper to be healthy than it is to be sick. You know, going to the hospital, going to the doctor, getting prescriptions or, you know, even medication for whatever. It's a lot cheaper in the long run. Because I know once stuff go through the house, you get, you know, cold, flu, diarrhea, whatever it is, it goes through the house and it just lasts and lasts and lasts. And just think of all of the laundry and all of the cleanup work that you're doing. It's just like, I am so thankful we just don't have that. Nobody's been sick at all. You know, son is the only one that goes out and is in constant contact with somebody. You know, my husband will come in and, oh, I don't feel well, you know, and that's because he's been out, you know, exposed to other people a lot. But, you know, I told you guys what we use to knock it out. And I'm going to come back on that because that's some powerful stuff. And it's so powerful that they just kind of not really disclosed a lot, but this mess used to the cure for oh man, it's the cure for all kind of stuff. Okay, that's how powerful the stuff is. And so yeah, I mean stuff like I'm not just talking about a stomach ache, but you know, tuberculosis, you know, those type of things, just major stuff, STD stuff, you know, major stuff. And it's just overlooked. But yeah, they tried to hide it because they don't want people, you know, pharmaceutical companies need money. So it's like, if the people know about this, then we won't be making any money. It's crazy. So when I get sick, I go right for the tea for me. Yeah. So, it's very rare that we have to use something. I know, what was the last one I got? I didn't feel good. It was something I ate, but I also took what I took, and then I did drink that Sprite. But I took what I took, and that made me feel a lot better. But it was something I ate, and I can always tell if it's something, you know, if something don't agree with me. So I don't really eat that much different. Whew, what was I going to say? Yeah, I did do my hair. Somebody mentioned that earlier. Yeah, I did get that done. Or I did do it. I didn't feel like going to the shop. So, I just changed the color though. I pretty much did the same. Well, I did, but I curled my ends, so there's a difference. I think I changed the part. I don't know what I did. But, yeah, I got the hair done. So, yeah, you're right. They don't disclose it because they want to keep you buying the commercial products. Yeah, they're actually killing it. Yeah, and that's what I say about these cleaning products. You know, it say it's this and it's I don't know, paraben free. You know, all this stuff free. And you know, check out, like I said, check out the environmental working group. All them Lysol products and all that stuff is F grade. It's all F grade. You would think because it's this, you know, it would be better. It's all F grade products. So it's like, oh man, you know, I didn't know that. The dishwashing detergent, you know, if you use stuff like that, you have to, those things all leach these chemicals. And yeah, it's hard to get rid of everything, but it's good to know that there are things out there. You know, again, there are these unknown things that are causing sickness and illness, and we don't even stop to think about that. It may not be an outside source. It's something that's in the home that's causing it. So, yeah, those little things really do matter. The dishwashing, liquid heats up and the fumes do go in the air. So things like that, even your dishwashing detergent, stuff like that. You don't think, you're in constant contact of those things. And, they cause skin problems. You breathe in that stuff, even though it may be a little, you still breathe it in. So we have to be more conscious of pretty much everything. That's why I say I just stick with vinegar and baking soda, because that does everything I need it to do. And you just dilute it, sometimes 2 to 1, sometimes 1 part vinegar, 2 parts water. It just depends on what really you're doing. And but it will clean everything. So I don't see a need, all this bath this, toilet this, shower this. You don't need all that stuff. And that's why it's so easy. I go in there, the spray bottle is in there, spray that stuff down. There's no grime and buildup and stuff like that. You spray that stuff right when you get out the shower and clean that up. It's clean. The sink, clean it up. So a lot of times we're just, working harder when we should be working smarter. There should be no reason that everything is just all over the house and, stuff like that. It ultimately comes down to the parents and how disciplined they are themselves. You are letting the children run you, and therefore you need to own it and stop blaming it on the children. And I've heard that same thing from my dad many, many a times. Y'all think I'm, on something. My dad will just, put it down, and it's like, but he's telling the truth, though. He is telling the truth. He's real. It make you think about stuff. But, yeah, he came over here, and the kid, you yelling at these kids and stuff like that, that's your own fault. He would tell me something like that. They're not gonna make me yell at them. I don't play that. And so, yeah, I don't play around here. We don't play around here. It's just, you do what you do, and that's what it is. When you are grown and of age and you don't have your hand out anymore, then you can do however you please, live however you please, clean however you please. But I'm promising that they're going to keep that same thing up. I'm trying to teach them, good things so that they won't carry this into their own families. And I don't have to hear, well, they weren't raised like this. Because most kids will keep to the same. They will keep to the same kind of standard. They just have to. It's usually the other person that has to be in on what they're doing if they're not equal. That'll be the difficult thing. But yeah, like I said, it boils down to the parents and how much you willing to take. So, what else I want to say? Anybody else? Any more comments? You guys, somebody ask or answer. Is anybody actually happy cleaning up? I have to run. It was great listening tonight. Well, thank you. Cause yeah, I am that happy person. Like I say, I'm my own motivation. I'm not. I gotta clean this up again. I know we live here, and so I have to clean up, and that's just how it is. I just don't let it get far gone, because I don't want it to be something that becomes daunting. We have certain things, like the other day we came from the store, it was raining. So on top of having to bring all the groceries in the rain, well, not really, but bring all the groceries in, we had to, I had to mop some water up. So those little unexpected things, but I just want to give you guys some encouragement, some real life encouragement, not this, I don't know, let me show you what I'm cleaning. Again, I could show you, but the house is already clean, so it wouldn't really be a true, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just show you a little bit, but like I said, it really wouldn't do any good. I could just show you what I do, but being that stuff is already clean, I don't want you to be one of those that, oh, well, you actually motivated me to go clean up. No, don't do that. No. Be your own motivation to clean up your home. Okay? Be your own. Get the kids in it, the husband in it, and free yourselves. You actually free yourselves once everybody does something. Just everybody needs to contribute. Everybody lives there. So, does anybody? I don't think anybody has a maid. Does anybody want a maid? And want their house clean for a week? I guess not. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Whew, boy. Look at this screen. I think I see a bag somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Let's see it. Anywho, so yeah, those of you that I know, I'm probably have to add some more to this title or change the title, because it's, resonates with this large family thing. It has nothing to do with it, and you guys don't let them fool you. If you're watching stuff like that and you see stuff all over the place, even if they say it's the space, we live in a small space, well, guess what? If you live in a small space, you need to have even smaller stuff. You don't need to have stuff stored all over there. You can't have it. You don't need it. Get rid of it. What are you holding on to stuff for when all it's doing is causing chaos? That's not even healthy. Let it go. So, we haven't always lived big. We've lived small. We lived medium, tiny, and stuff like that. So it has nothing to do with your space. If you got stuff stacked on top of each other all over the place, that should tell you right there. If you guys know me, I don't like stuff stacked. I don't, you watch the homeschool stuff, I don't like that stuff stacked. It's very rare everything's going to be uniform, because once you start stacking stuff and putting stuff here and there, that for what? You have too much. It's time to decrease, and then to hear, oh, well, I need some more organization, or we're getting more of this or more of that. No, you don't need any more. You have enough already. So, but I am going to, here's somebody crying. I am going to get off of here, and I am going to continue to do pop-ups. You guys, the blessing is coming, okay? The next pop-up, I'm just going to ask a question. I'm generally just asking questions, and whoever answers that question or whatever, and it's not anything hard either, okay? I'm just trying to bless somebody. that was our goal to do it, and that's it. So in the next one, that's what I'm going to do. Just ask something, and yeah, it's trying to. We had a stuff already picked out, and so hopefully it'll. I don't know. It's something general for everybody, so it's not like I'm not. We're not trying to cater anything to anybody, really. Something everybody can use, if that makes sense. But because if I say who wants some cash, I mean somebody's. I don't know. You not gonna say I want the cash, even though I could give it to you. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. I said we just want to do this, bless somebody this time, and look at my door. It may be you. I know somebody asked me if I want some money. Heck yeah, I want some money. Pay my, pay this, pay that, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't turn it down. I don't know who would, but yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna keep the vlogs going. I need to edit some stuff, and catch up. I showed you guys November, the other family. You guys saw my sister. We took the kids, and that was actually on Instagram. My Instagram that. So if you saw that twice, go that way for a minute. Go that way for a minute. Go that way for a minute. What school book I was reading? I don't know where school book is. Which one were you reading?
Miss Mary is Scary.
Miss Mary is Scary. I don't know. Look inside the books. But yeah, I saw my sister now.
Because it's causing problems.
What you mean it's causing problems?
Aliyah wants it. Actually, what's the page I was on?
Oh, well, we have to find the page that you were on. She lost your bookmark. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So I'm trying to catch up on these vlogs, though. Yeah. But Instagram, you guys will see it more. You'll see it faster on Instagram than on YouTube. Anywho, I need to get this up. They got books the other day. Everybody got a new book. All right, you all. Peace out.